Okay, here we are. Okay, got it. Boom. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here, and we are having a show today, and we're trying to get everybody in and situated. And I'm going to check my Facebook to see that we are incredible here. Let's see here now. If we go and say, welcome, everybody, it's really a blessing to have you here. And we're going to check to see that we are going live to our whole public here. Edit audience, and we are going public. Okay, here we go. So we are back in action, everybody, and we have Solo and we have Crazy Pop Mom coming in. Let's see who else we can get on board here. And so we're loving our afternoon here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm wearing my Seattle hat because we made it to the playoffs, everybody. If I can get my window here and my sound effects, I can go and we can play our sound effects there. Is that loud enough? Can you hear our clapping? Everybody? No, you can't hear our clapping here? Hang on. Let's see if we're loud enough. Okay, so we're going to go there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, is my voice nice today?
Seems to be.
Okay, cool. Very good, very good. Because last week was a little bit blown out of there. So we're going to go view, and we're going to let these other jokers in the room here. We're going to let some more jokers in today. I'm a joker. I'm a toker. I'm a midnight smoker. So we've got, let's see, Axel. Oh, Axel's coming in. We've got Rada Baba, Crazy Pop Mom, me, and Axel. How's the sound today, everybody?
Sounds good on my end.
Excellent. Okay, cool. And how about our applause? Let's see here.
I can hear it now.
Okay, great. Okay, so hang on. They're jumping in. We got people jumping in here. Let's see who's coming. So we've got Axel and we've got everybody popping in. Okay. Okay. Driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. No more speed, I'm almost there. Gotta keep cool and gotta take care. So everybody, I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight Toker. This is Jeff Eichen, your host on Weeds Day. It's so great to have you. And the Crypto Cannabis Club is coming in. They're going to help us with our drop. And I'm going to show you our drop today. We're going to show you what we're going to drop. And hopefully that drop will raise us $1 million in one drop. Yeah, let's do it. So we can totally finance our concert, because we're coming for Snoop. We're coming for Martha Stewart. Snoop and Martha will make the freaking food for the green room for Tommy Chong and for Earth, Wind, and Fire and Carlos Santana. And we're just going to sing our hearts out for the prisoners that are going to come in the Oregon Country Fair Dragon up to the stage, and we're going to release them from the Dragon. So that's my dream, everybody. But today's show is not unimportant as you would think. It's very important, because we're going to end prohibition in my lifetime, and I've only got a few more ticks on the sun to go through, and I want you to all to just stay with me, and let's keep our team good. Let's use our medicine with good hope. Is that a Disney bong? What the hell? Crazy Pot Mom is going for it. So this is late night, early day in the afternoon TV with Jeff Eichen here. And I don't have very many rules on my show. So just imbibe, do what you need to do. But let's see. Solo, do you have a quote for us today, Solo?
If he does, he gave it to me. I just got to pull it up.
Let's see. Let's see. Solo said that he was on break. He would come in. Solo, are you there? Can you unmute, Solo? Can you hear us, Solo?
Do that,
Solo. Crazy Pop Mom, are you sitting in a swinging chair?
No, that is a swinging chair, but I'm not sitting in it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, Crazy Pop Mom, hit us with a quote for the day.
Hold on, where'd it go? Of course, when you have to pull something up, it disappears.
Every time.
Okay, so here it goes. You'd be surprised who's watching your journey and being inspired by it. Don't quit.
Okay, now, because I was messing with, I didn't use the other word, I was messing around with my computer, reread that and go slower so we all can hear that. And everybody, this is the quote of the day from Solo Breezy and Crazy Pop Mom.
You'd be surprised who's watching your journey let me start over. You'd be surprised who's watching your journey and being inspired by it. Don't quit.
Come on, Snoop, get in and watch our journey and help us bring prisoners home. So welcome everybody to there's Solo, there's everybody, there's Jurassic, everybody's in. We've got lovely Natasha, Ashley, and we have Rodimus. And so I'm just going to go straight off. Let's see here. I have my card here. Let me bring me to the let's get in here with a different view here. It says here, Hemp Hooray, everybody. It's your captain of the ship. It's me, Jeff Eichen, and I'm going to see if Zoom actually has the way to roll here. It's going to be boom, and it's going to be, hang on. Hello? Yes, Pat, from where? You met me with Chris over the weekend. Can I text you my show? I'm on my show now. But say hello to everybody. Wait. Say hello to everybody globally and to the prisoners.
Okay. Hey, guys. I'm in your corner. I'm a marijuana advocate, and marijuana saved my wife's life. So it can help us all, and I hope that we can get this whole thing turned around to help you guys. Thank you.
Hey, you're beautiful. You're online, and we flowed that really well. And everybody, listen to everybody who is a staunch supporter of legalizing, non-hatred, and weed, and bringing our prisoners home. So I'll see if I can text you that. Otherwise, we'll see you after the show. Give me a shout back. I'm gonna juggle this. If I can get you a link, I will. But if not, bless you. And any final words? to the public?
No, just thanks for all that you're doing, and everybody else just keep doing what you can, and we're moving in the right direction.
Love you, man. Give me a shout back. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace out. Okay, that was a good flow, Joe. And so I'm going to come back to our stream here. It's me in the center, me in the corner. Hemp hooray, everybody! It's your captain for episode 123. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool. And instead of 3, 2, 1, remember 3, 2, F schedule 1. Okay, so the captain of your ship says, let's sail away and have a great show today. Do you remember who Christopher Cross was? He had a song called Sail Away. So one-hit wonders. But who's got their favorite strain? You know, the one-hit wonder strain. Today we welcome all weed supporters and freedom prisoners. Let's free Lance Glore, Leonard Peltier, and the rest of the global prisoners. Today's exciting special strain show is Reform Weeds Day. Today is Reform Weeds Day. So before we get started, let's welcome home after 30 years in prison in the slammer, Sir Klebo from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Let's thank everybody else still behind bars for pot, and we're going to thank the women in Cannabis Expo. Brooke and Modest and Vicky were all there in Las Vegas last week, and we'll have them on Women in Weed on the 19th. So mark that in your calendars, everybody. At the 19th, every third Weeds Day is Women in Weed. And if you're a woman in weed, you can get in touch with me, and I'll give you a link to come on board our show and join us. So those of you who are still here, I hear people coming and going. I will now share our screen and play our intro because it's something that I do, and I love my little intros, and I'll be back. So sit back for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. You don't got to time me, but timing is a great thing, just getting into the nature of time. So I'm going to go here and share my screen with you, and we're going to go to our movie, and we are going to open it with QuickTime. Behind the scenes, everybody, on our homespun video show here. One day we'll have 3 cameras. One day we'll have a big studio, and it'll be so cool you can't believe it. But right now we're opening up QuickTime, and we're going to play this episode here. Here it comes. Episode 123. Here we go. Okay, so I hear people coming and going. Come as you please, go as you please, but sit back and watch our little movie here. That's me in the 70s, everybody. Sentence for 3 years, and we get life. What?
Audio is not coming through yet.
Huh?
Can't hear the audio of the video. No audio on the video.
No audio on the video? There's no audio on the video, Rodimus?
Yes, I just said that 4 times.
Okay, so let me stop sharing, everybody, and we'll stop sharing, and then we'll share again. And thank you so much for my technical assistance here. I don't have a back office person today, so we're going to share again, and we're going to share sound, and we're going to optimize that. And love you so much, everybody, for joining us today and being patient with our behind the scenes episode here. Here's our intro. Here we go, everybody. There's me in the 70s. Three years and we get life, everybody. Come on. Thank you to the women in Cannabis. They were great. They'll be on the 19th. So if you're a woman in cannabis, come on, give me a shout.
That parade.
Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here, and we have Rodimus Peral, Grasshopper from the Kung Fu series, way long time ago. Here we go.
I had a thought recently about how the whole karma around hemp culture will be more fully in balance once we get these prisoners out of jail. Until then, for me, it's almost like it's hard for me to completely fully enjoy the herb and the gift that the herb brings me when I know that there are people who are suffering because of it, needlessly. So it is up to us. It is the will of the people to make this happen. So please talk about this with your friends.
And today we are going to be talking about how to freaking end prohibition, because we know that marijuana is safer than alcohol. And so just listen to the few little bleeps that I have. And this is what happened internationally today.
A group of 30 Palestinian prisoners held by Israel are now in their second week of an open-ended hunger strike to protest administrative detention, the Israeli policy of holding Palestinians without charge for up to years at a time. The hunger strikers include the French Palestinian human rights lawyer Salah Hamouri, who has been held without charge for 6 months based on secret evidence. In Ecuador, at least 15 people died Monday in the latest outbreak of violence inside Ecuador's overcrowded prison system. On Tuesday, relatives gathered outside the prison in La Lacunga, trying to find out if their loved ones were still alive. At least 316 people were killed last year inside Ecuador's prison system, which is more than 11% over capacity. See the rays of the sun as we dance through the crowd.
Don't forget, everybody, to back up your computer. It's Backup Wednesday. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So back it up, everybody.
Should be with their teammates this week, preparing for the start of the new season. Instead, the 7-time All-Star center for the Phoenix Mercury has been in Russian custody for 75 days.
It's much longer now, everybody. That was May.
A change in designation. That means officials will no longer wait for her case to wind its way through Russian courts and will seek to negotiate her return.
Come on, everybody. Let's end prohibition now, at last, forever, and give clemency to Sir Leonard Peltier and all the nonviolent 420 cannabis prisoners. We love you. We're here for you. And it's my job and duty and pleasure for the rest of my life, dedicated to bring you home. Episode 123, everybody, today. Jeff Eichen live here with a bunch of beautiful hemp supporters. And now let's hear from one of our elder Beatlemania, Ringo.
I say this to the International Day of Peace because all over the world, and I love it, peace and love, and not only peace and love, to get in your heart. I am smiling inside. Peace and love on this International Day of Peace, and to all those working towards creating peace. Thank you. I hope.
Happy parade. $21.9. That's Jeff Mazansky from our movie on lifersthemovie.com, everybody. And you can go see his story that I tell. Yeah, we're getting ready to do our cannabis drop to raise some money for the next movie I want to do about the families, Jeff's family, and the DeLisi's family. Richard DeLisi's daughter was in jail, everybody, Richard DeLisi was did we just lose? Maybe Solo went away. So Richard DeLisi was in jail for everybody for, let's see, Richard DeLisi was in jail for 33 years. And I'm coming in. Here comes Solo again. And so 33 years for pot was really unacceptable. And so I'm going to tell you that his daughter was 3 years old when he went into jail. Okay, 3 years old. And I know some of you on board here, hint, hint, wink, wink, can relate to a 3-year-old without her father for 33 years. And she had a baby and a car accident. She's now in a wheelchair. But we experienced them on my show 2 Christmases ago when her daddy came home, everybody. When her daddy came home, let's see if I can post me on the front here. When her daddy came home from being in jail for 33 years for nonviolence and for marijuana, not unlike Jeff Mazansky, he was in jail for 2.5 grams, less than a joint, for 21.9. The family goes to jail. Okay. And so she didn't get to grow up with her daddy. And she did have visitations. She did have letters and telephone calls. But what the heck, Do they get bullied at school? What is that? So that's my next film. I want to go with the families that are together again and go reach out to them. So I'm raising the money for our film. So please go to relief-foundation.org, everybody. There's a donation check there, and several different ways you can send us some finances for production and for flights, so we can go there and get an Airbnb and film them properly and see the reunion and share that with the world, that this is incredibly horrible. You heard Amy Goodman today talk about globally overcrowded prisoners. People were dying, and so just prisons are, gosh, they're privatized in America and all over the world. It's just unbelievable. That one statement that Amy Goodman said this morning was that they detained some people for over 6 months before they even went to court. I mean, where is that and how is that? So let's welcome home the prisoners. Let's start going around the horn. Crazy Pop Mom, are you with us?
I am.
Hey, what do you know about and who do you know maybe behind bars? Do you know anybody personally behind bars, or yourself, or what?
I don't anymore, but my brother's dealt with that, so it has been in my family. Like I said when I first met you, I went to go at 10 years old to Florida with my brother. You go and hang out, and you're in the airport, and you're all great, and you're like, oh, I get to go see my dad, blah, 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 blah. And then they tell you that you have to go by yourself because your brother's not allowed across the border. And I'm like, why? Like, did he kill someone? And then my brother says, no, it's because of weed. And I was like, so at 10, I feel like I'm like 4 years old now being told I got to travel by myself. Like, it was the most devastating thing ever. So I'm still now not able to travel because of shit that went down when I was 10. Because I'm afraid they're going to steal the person I'm traveling with, and I'll be stuck all by myself again.
So do they keep records of that? So when you go to a border, they can push a button and find you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was not allowed to cross the border because he had marijuana charges.
Big brother, I'm going to bring a good old buddy here up to the screen here. Alex, are you with us, Alex? Can you unmute? Are you with us, Alex? Hey, Alex. So Alex went bye-bye, and so we're gonna see if we can get Jurassic here. Jurassic, are you with us? Can you say hi and chime in on this conversation?
I'm with you. Yeah, uh, I missed a large portion of it, just kind of chit chatting at work. You can hear it's kind of noisy in here.
Yeah, it's all good. We just wanted to know your take and on the Big Brother keeping records of some of us that are when Crazy Pop Mom was 10 years old, they're still holding her guilty for being with her brother that was the convictor. What's your take on that?
See, that take kind of hits a more closer to heart because my mother was caught on the border twice, and trying to cross from Mexico with her pregnant sister. So things like that do stick, and she'd have a hard time reaching residency. In a sense, I can be sympathetic to that because it hits closer to home.
Absolutely, that would. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It doesn't seem to leave your memory. Like, it did take me a while to realize that that's why I can't travel still, because I went to go see my dad when he was dying, but he's still alive, so that's good. But we thought he was dying, so I went to go see him, and I stayed up the whole 7 or 8 days that I was gone because I couldn't sleep. So I come back and I was completely crazy, but I mean, yeah, it still is traumatizing me to this day. So I don't believe that it'll ever go away. It's unless maybe I got therapy for it, but like that's ever going to happen. But yeah, it's traumatizing.
Axel, chime in. Let us know about border crossing and how you're feeling of that they're holding tight to that crap.
Hey there, I'm in a bad zone, so I didn't hear the whole conversation there. But I have a friend of mine that has spent 7 years of his life in prison for 2 different offenses. One was at home, but the other one was in South Dakota, and he had a couple pounds with him, a few. I don't remember exactly how many, 14 or 15, but they stopped him in South Dakota, and he spent 4.5 years there.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And that's another thing. Like, how do you, like, I get that you got in trouble in another state, but to leave you there where your family cannot visit you at all is just ridiculous. I almost don't care exactly what you did. You should still be able to have some sort of a support system no matter what. Like, I get murders and everything. I have a little bit of different in my brain that way. But I mean, the majority of people need someone in their corner.
What's crazy too, sorry to interrupt. What's crazy too is that the first 3 years that he did was federal time, and then he went and got caught crossing borders. So instead of turning it at federal, they kept it in house in South Dakota because they wanted to reap the benefits of having him incarcerated. So they kept it in state.
Amazing. Yeah, amazing that
the whole prison system for hire, that's another evil in our world, where you have it used to be, when I grew up, it was prisons were run by the state or by the government, but in the last 30 years or so, this whole privatization of prisons has really changed the balance of justice, I think, in general, and just as you cited just now, Alex, Axel, pardon me. Yeah, I mean, that kind of thing where they keep people in a particular state just so that they can, get the dividends from that's a form of evil. I'm sorry. I don't use that word very often, but when that kind of injustice is being done and it's being done for money, that's a bad thing. And I just want that to end too.
And what's even crazier is it's kind of unintended, but the price is right. Bob Barker is the one serving a lot of these prisons up with all these, I mean, everything they've got, all the commissary, all the stuff they're getting in there, got his name on it, all their uniforms, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that stuff. So the price is right.
Bob Barker, are you serious?
Serious heart attack.
That's bizarre. He's been dead for a while, right?
I do believe so. His family takes over. He was on that before he died.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I didn't know that. Oh well.
Well, it's today is one of the most highest holidays in the Jewish holiday, and we're remembering the dead. We're remembering Bob Barker. We're remembering my father, my mother, you know, and things like that. But let's remember the prisoners, everybody, you know, in jail for, you know, for weed. It's, you know, it's not the applause for them being in, it's the applause for them coming home, you know, and that's what we want to do. We want to raise the awareness. This month um, they're having, don't get fired, Solo. So, so we're having a weed canna. The Canna Mexico is happening this month. I'm going to stay put for a while, everybody. I'm organizing my projects here, so I'm going to stay put. If you have something that's coming up, please let me know. But right now, I'm going to share my screen with you. We'll be back to the team here in a second. And hello, Solo. Hey, how's it going, Solo? Good to see you, Solo. So I'm going to share my screen again, everybody, and I'm going to share with you what's coming up here. What's coming up is a really cool event. Stephanie and the, let's see here if I have it here, the Bella Flora, here it is. The Bella Flora golf tournament is happening on October 23rd in Temecula, California. And that is Sunday, October 23rd. And I just wanted to do a shout out for them. Not sure if I'm going to be going down or not. It depends on if I can organize some other things, and if the show is not, I mean, coincides with a visit to family and everything. So we have the mistress of ceremonies is Whoopi Goldberg. We got Jason Beck, Todd English, and Freedom Grow. That is our incredible foundation that we are going to help with our funding. Also, they can get the money to the families and disperse it properly with their 501c3. So that's going to be really great. Is that they're having a golf tournament, not unlike our golf tournament that we're planning to have, and so so it's really cool that we have share with you the Bella Flora golf tournament this month, and the funds are going to go for the prisoners. They're going to go for commissary money and for their families. So thank you, Freedom Grow and Stephanie Landa and everybody there. Randy Lanier is there, and he's an ex-prisoner. He's on the board of directors. So it's really cool that that's happening. And then look out for our golf tournament. One of these days, we're going to do a Mike Tyson golf tournament, and Mike's growing the strongest weed in America. So look out for Mike and us. But right now, I want to share with you, everybody, my weed drop. And we're gonna share with you that I have coined. I don't have these coins available yet, but I totally designed this on a Photoshop moment, and that's a non-fungible weed token. And if anybody you know NFTs, there's NFT New York and Seattle and San Francisco, and so the apes were getting $100,000 for a drawing, you know, of an ape with a mohawk. But now I want to do a social NFT where the money is going to benefit and go to the prisoners' families and to them. And Rodimus Parra from Grasshopper has given us a new old spark. He's telling me we should also be funding the lawyers, the lawyer fund, so we can help bring the prisoners home. It costs a lot to bring these lawyers home. So I'll share with you a few photographs here from my drop here yet to come, and you guys can order the one you want, and there's going to be so cool. I have I have been photographing in my friend's farm here in Washington State all winter last winter, and he's got a new strain now, so I might be able to go back and do more. But right now, this is a big drop, and I've done all the Photoshop for it. So I'm really excited to raise the money to do our next film and our concert promotion. So these are really, I love them. I love doing it and spending time with the plant, making my art out of them. And so, yeah, tell me what you think, everybody. And then look out. We'll announce it on my show. Possibly before Christmas, we'll have it. Or maybe we'll do a Hanukkah drop and, marijuana, and a harmonica. So really excited to share this with you. This is my art, and this is the plant that some people are in jail for. So F that, and just enjoy. There he is. There's the warrior, who's in jail for us, and so we want to end this in our lifetime, and our NFT is going to be now the NFWT, which is a non-fungible weed token. So enjoy my artwork, everybody. It's super cool, super fun, and that's all I know on that aspect. So I'm going to go back to our first one here, which is the NFWT, and look out for our drop. And we're going to have our team. Axel's going to help us. They're learning how to do that. We're going to get a Discord, and we're going to do our drop very, very soon to raise money to help us with everything else we're doing. So I'm going to come back to our group of people here, and Solo, say hi to the kids in the playground.
Hey, what up, family? What up, Cannabis family? This is Solo Breezy, aka Cannabis Activist, aka Cannabis Graduate.
Yeah, now.
How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today?
Well, I can say I'm doing great. Rodimus, how you doing today?
Very good. I'm glad to be here. Glad to see some familiar faces.
Say hi to Solo.
Yeah, hi Solo. Good to see you again, man.
What up, Uncle Grasshopper? How's it over there? How's it over
Solo!
What up, Uncle Axel? And big shout out to Jurassic. Is that Gabby down there? Gabby, what up with you, girl? And big shout out to my favorite person in the world, Crazy Pop Mom.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Hey. Hemp.
Just so you know, Uncle Jeff, I get fired on this job for cannabis, and so be it. I'm a cannabis activist now, just like you, following your steps. I gotta follow my dreams, right? Hey, that's right.
Hey. Well, behind the scenes, secretly, we you already texted me about your job today. So we love you, man. And you know what? When we're on stage with Snoop and Willie, man, you're going to be right next to me, and you're going to read. You're going to open the show, dude. I'll have you open the show. You and Grasshopper will open the show, and then we'll bring Tommy Chong out, and we'll bring just some beautiful people and the prisoners, and maybe oh, you know what, maybe Solo, you and Rodimus can be in the that'd be cool. You and Rodimus can be in the like, we'll have a leash on the dragon when we're bringing the dragon with all the prisoners. We're going to bring the dragon into the to the Colosseum, and we're going to go through all the people, thousands of people, with the prisoners in the dragon as the legs, and they're going to be dancing, and I'm going to do the head, and we're going to go like this, but you guys can have like a leash or something, and direct us so we don't bump into people, and then we go up all on stage, and then we release the prisoners from the dragon. And the dragon,
have a cattle prod instead of a leash. Would that be okay?
Just kidding. You can have a lightsaber. You can have a green lightsaber for weed, and the green lightsaber is going to be an edible, and so you can chew on the on the lightsaber, so you can go "Ah, ah, 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 ah." And so
Can you get Wiz Khalifa there too? Because I want to meet Snoop and Wiz, and I want to have a conversation with them. Just be like, can you guys do a music video for me?
oh yeah. Well, we've got a line on Wiz. We've got a line on. I mean, you know what? This is a shout out, everybody. This is Weeds Day, Jeff Eichen, episode 123. That's 1, 2, 3, not 3, 2 F schedule 1, but it's 1, 2, 3 today, and we're just so blessed to be part of the solution and raising the awareness. If you're seeing us globally in Portugal, we don't have our Portugal family on today, but they're always welcome. And so, you
Hey,
know,
Jeff,
yeah.
Jeff, can I just clarify something? You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to kind of fine tune a little bit.
Everybody, this is Rodimus Para, Grasshopper. Come on.
Hey, so I was talking with Jeff a few days ago, and it occurred to me that one of the things that we all can do a little part of, because if we do a little part, then it can get done more easily. Is there's several organizations out there that have been working, doing the same thing, advocacy, getting petitions to get people out. I mean, Jeff Bozansky was only gotten out of prison because there was like 350,000 signatures or something.
You got it. You got it. Yes.
So who are those people who went out and canvassed and got those signatures? That was an organization. They deserve to be supported. They deserve to be encouraged. They deserve to be joined with. And I think that there's several organizations like this out there that are doing different parts of this. And it's time to coordinate some efforts between some of the organizations. I don't know these people personally. I don't know how to reach them, but I'm putting this idea out there that the more numbers we have and the more concerted effort, before we do the concert on stage, get the concerted effort to get more prisoners out so we can have more people under that dragon.
That'd be so cool.
Hey Mansky. Well, we said hey to Kalibo today. Kalibo's been out for 3 weeks, and just think about it. Just wait here. I got a card here. I'm reaching for. If everybody can see me up in the corner, that's Lance Glore. He's a young man that got the slammer 10 years. And he's still in. And his mama comes on the show periodically, and she cries every day for Lance. And so, just think about Kalibo, home for 3 weeks after being in jail for 20 or 30 years. All you who are
a lot of these guys, a lot of these people who are in jail were literally the day before this came down in their lives. They were just like you and me, sitting in their living room with friends or watching TV or something, and enjoying a naturally growing substance that didn't hurt anybody. And then the wrath of Khan came down on them, and they're in prison now. It could have been me, it could have been you. It has been some people that we know. So the karma here, like I keep talking about this, I said this in the thing that Jeff ran that little tape of me talking earlier. We have, in order for us to be free and enjoy our enjoyment of the natural plant substances, we've got to get these other people out. I mean, that's the thing. It's all or nothing, in my opinion. But that's just me. So I just wanted to just put out a shout to coordination of efforts. It's nice to be able to go, yes, we want this, but effort and coordination is what gets things done. So I just want to say that. Thanks.
You got something, Solo?
Yeah, real quick. Follow Grasshopper. Well spoken, well said, Uncle Grasshopper. That's why you are the man who you are. So, real quick, I wanted to say, in order for people to know what's going on in the world, you got to know the laws, right? I know about the cannabis laws, but I actually just ordered a book. You guys might want to Google this book and write this down. It's called You Have the Right to Remain Innocent by James Dulon. This is pretty much, it says it's a book about don't talk to the police. So even me putting this out there, the thing is, you should talk to the police, but this is actually a book I'm actually reading about, how cops talk to you and they try to get the lie to you, and then they try to get information, and then they try to pin stuff on you or your friends or whatever. And right now I'm reading this book. You have rights, you're innocent, but you gotta know, what a cop can ask you and what they can't ask you, and such and so on and so on. But this book is really important. I feel like if you're going to be stoner like me, where I live in a medical state, but it's a gray area, it's great for you to pick up a book like that and read and understand what's going on. I wanted to get the title out, make sure you get out to other stoners and other people who want to know knowledge and stuff, because knowledge is power. We all know that. But if I'm wise enough to understand what not to do and what not to say to a cop, I'm ahead of the game, right?
Yeah, the lawyers that we have on sometimes they did the G4 conference in Vegas. They have shut the fuck up Fridays, and they have a card actually that tells you when you get pulled over how to say it and what to do. And there's a lineup. You can't say it backwards or mix them up. You have to say, "Why did you detain me? Are you going to take me in? I don't want to talk to you." I mean, there's a way to do it, but they have a card, and I'll post it next week and try to get them to come on back next week. And they have a card that you can take and put in your wallet or have it on your dashboard, because, you go have a beer and you get back in your car. What if you just, get the munchies and you want to go get some organic chips? Don't panic, and it's organic. So that's the deal, is that everyone's got a little bit of breath on there, and there's no breathalyzer for marijuana. It stays in your system for 30 days, you know so hey, I'll ask Ortiz, are you with us? Gabriella, are you with us up there in the top? Gabriella, how about Rain? Are you with us? Come on board. Come on into the mix here. You guys want to say something, or are you just hanging out?
Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
I'm
guys.
here. Hi.
hey, you guys, love you. Um, Solo's putting in the chat the name of the book there. That's fantastic. So we can use all our technology. Gabriella, give us your take and tell us who you are and where you're from.
Well, my name is Gabby. I just moved to the Pacific Northwest about 2 years ago. Mainly just to get out of the black market state and to be able to consume cannabis freely, recreationally. Um, and mainly so I can get help with my trend. I'm transgender, and there's a lot of help up here in the Pacific Northwest, but as well as to be able to consume cannabis and in all aspects.
And Gabby, do you know anybody that's been locked up for weed?
I've had a couple of family members who have been sent to prison for cannabis related issues, and even if it was just like a couple grams or even an eighth, but that I know of, it was never like really too long of a stay. But mind you, I was a lot younger then. Recently, but there hasn't been anything within my family or that I know of.
And how did we meet, Gab? How did we meet? How did we meet, Gabby?
I follow you on Facebook.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. But have we met in person yet?
No.
Oh well, we're gonna dub you and put you in the farmy. You're gonna be a green farmy activist now forever, and stay with us. Come on our show anytime. bring some, some relief for the prisoners, and spread the word. We're glad to have you. Thank you for finding us, and eventually, or to daily, coming on. We really appreciate you.
Actually, she was part of the Hemp Fest benefit, the crocodile. You were there with your pants. Your pants, they stood out to me. And you were auctioning off a few pieces of art.
All right, Gabby, were you one of the artists there?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was just a what is it called? A participant? No. I'm drawing a blank here.
Okay, well, yeah, I auctioned off one of my pieces, and that was really beautiful. The Crypto Cannabis Club got one of my pieces, and that was great. And so we're really incredibly excited to have you on. Um, give us a shout out, Rain. You're muted, Rain. Are you with us?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, guys.
Hey, come on in. Give us your your opinion of people in jail for pot.
Okay. Well, I live in a country whereby it's illegal to 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 be caught on drugs, and so when I was introduced when I joined the cannabis club, specifically it was Jurassic
Uh-huh.
that hello.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, it was Jurassic who really supported me and guided me every time, and he also sent me this Zoom platform that I might be able to join you guys and learn from you guys. And so I live in a country whereby I think this movement will, can be like a lobby, a platform or a lobby whereby it's the introduction of cannabis will help will help project the African economy through medicinal and industrial purposes, because I believe the cannabis can do a lot. And so well, people that take cannabis here normally go to, when you are caught, normally you can do it indoor, but when you are caught doing it, you go to jail like 5 to 10 years here. And so if we can come up with a way whereby the government and other people would say that, oh, there's nothing wrong with that, and it is wrong to jail people for like it kind of infringe on their rights. I believe this would be a great platform to help. Thanks.
I love the fact that you're sharing that with us. The example that happened recently was Thailand. They used to not only punish people for pot, but they would. I'm not sure if I'm correct or not, but somebody told me there was violence around it, like executions. But they just recently legalized pot and sent all their prisoners home without any without any prohibition, and so that's changing in the world. And when I was listening to you, Rain, I totally was thinking that somebody within our group here in the Farmy, because we are now the Green Farmy, the new Green Farmy, and we should enable a document, and the way that Thailand became free, the way that Portugal became free, the way that America's trying to get free, and have that in a packet that we can send to every country, and then enable somebody like yourself to be the spearhead, to be the person in charge of starting the evolution. I'm not going to say revolution, the evolution to end prohibition for your country, because it's paper, fiber, fuel, medicine, and food, and now plastic, and it makes homes. Hempcrete is beautiful. So we would love to have a package that you can just open up and share it with your government. You can, that's a B, C. If other countries have done it, successfully, we need to find those people, bring them to you, to your country, and then knock out global prohibition. What do you
Yeah,
think?
that's right. That's true. That's
Yeah,
very true.
yeah. So if other countries are successful in that, what is the beginning step? Where is that? Where is that manual? Where is the book? And I'm up for it. I'm up for helping you and staying in contact with you. If you put in the chat, can you put in the chat something for us? Can you put your contact in the chat, your Instagram or your email or your phone number for sure? You there? You right there, Rain?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And I'll do that. And also, I did a in-depth research on cannabis, and I believe when I did that, I got out to figure out that cannabis can really boost the economy. Like most, I did the reading, and I noticed that if the government will allow the farming, like the farming of cannabis, it will boost the economy more than any crop, they've ever like ever grown. You see, the backbone of our country is cocoa, but I believe if they can add cannabis to it, I believe the government, poverty, it will help alleviate poverty, and the economy in Africa would.
You still with us,
Yeah.
Rain? Yeah, yeah. The economy it's a beautiful way to make new farmers, and to farm hemp for fabric, for paper, for fiber, for fuel, CBD for medicine, and then
Clothing.
the hemp seed for food because it has a perfect protein. And so this is Tommy Chong said, Rain, Tommy Chong from America, one of our elders who's 85 and believes in cannabis since the 70s, 60s, and 50s. He says that this could be the most remarkable plant on the planet.
What country are you from, Rain? What's your country?
From Ghana.
Ghana?
Ghana.
I use your baskets. I love your baskets, man.
Ghana.
Yeah, we have Ghana baskets that I love. They're strong, they're beautiful, they're functional, and
Yeah.
maybe we could use hemp, you know. And so I'm for you. Let's do it. Let's say today, everybody. Let's hold three fingers up, everybody, for our photo here. Three fingers up, everybody, for our photo. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, forward, Breezy, forward. There you go. That's gang. That's the new green farming. So we're gonna say today that we're gonna help Ghana become sovereign. You like that, everybody?
Yeah. Yes. And you know what? Ghana was the first African country that was independent. And so if Ghana can be the first to like the introduction of they can legalize the weed, I think that would be the first African country to also legalize it.
Ooh, we got a scoop, everybody. Let's help Rain make Ghana legal. I think we can do it. We've got Portugal in the house, not today, but we've got Hempfest and some people that could help you. Rodimus.
Rain? Yeah, Rain. What is it that we can do here in other countries to help got you and this effort in Ghana? What can we do directly for you?
All right.
Tell what we can do.
We can look be a way to get a hashtag. We can get a hashtag to reach the Ghana government because recently when I think that was last 3 months the legislature there was a bill passed that turned into law to legalize weed. But I think if they don't have the influence of people that are lobbying, I believe if we can lobby, we come together and reach out by tweeting, by contacting the government of Ghana. I believe if we change their mind, I'm sure the parliament might legalize it.
Okay, so Rain, we have. I don't know if you have access to the chat portion of this Zoom chat. there's a chat section.
I just chatted him to him privately, Brain. I chatted you.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So give us the hashtag, please.
Do you see the chat, Brain? You still with us, Rain?
Yes, please. Sorry, the network sometimes.
Okay, can you hashtag that to everybody? The hashtag for the government, and I'll post that here.
All right, I'll do a research and give you the guys the right stuff, hashtags and stuff that you need.
Or you can speak it, and I can type it too.
All right, so it could be Ghana government.
Hang on. I got to get my hang on. Okay, so Ghana, G-A-N-A.
Yeah, Ghana.
Wait, G-H.
Ghana.
A-N-A, okay.
Yeah, we.
Okay, we're working on it. Ghana.
And then Banku, they love Banku. So hashtag Banku. So Banku is a food made by a grain of a grain, which is maize. So Banku is spelled as B as in boy, A as in America, N as in Nazi, K as in Kennedy, U as in umbrella. So you can do a hashtag Banku.
Okay, so we do hashtag Ghana Banku.
Yes.
Okay, so hashtag Ghana Banku, everybody. I'm going to put that on my screen right here, so you can see that. My co-host today is Crazy Pop Mom and Rodimus Para and Gabrielle. Everybody's a co-host today. Why not? So yeah. So can you see that, Rodimus? Is that big enough or for everybody? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got that, everybody, and that's and what shall we do with that hashtag? Should we just give our support to the government, or what would you like us to say, Rain?
Yeah, I would like you guys to show that the weed has a lot of purposes that can be used in projecting the economy.
Okay, so we need to hashtag anything that actually has proof of what goodness is in marijuana.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we hashtag. Thank you, Crazy Pop Mom. Yeah, this is an important moment in the history of the Weeds Day, everybody. We're going to go over a little bit of time here on the hour show here, and just keep rolling here because if we can help be the first African country to become legal, we're going to be like Thailand just did it. Portugal did it a few years ago. We have Uruguay, and America's coming closer. And Canada, Mexico is in this month. Mexico's getting really close. And so,
Yeah.
yes.
Can we double extra sure on the spelling of that hashtag? You verified that that's exactly the right spelling.
Okay, Rain. I've got G as in God, H as in happy, A as in apple, N as in Neverland, A as in apple, B as in beautiful, A as in apple, N as in Neverland, and K as in king, and U as in umbrella.
Yeah, so Ghana is G as in Ghana, G as in God, A as in Austin, A as in America, N as in Nazi, A as in America. So that's the spelling of Ghana. So you can just, you got it. The other one correct.
Can you see my screen now? Did I spell it right? G-H. Okay. So Rodimus, did I spell it right?
He just said the word Ghana. He didn't have that second part. He didn't repeat that second part. Rain, is it just Ghana? That reaches the government of Ghana? or is there something else after Ghana that needs to be on the hashtag?
Yeah, it should be after Ghana the you can add the Banku, Ghana Banku, and then you can, I don't know how to impact, you can track it with a weed.
Say that again.
You can interlink it with the weed so that it will sound it could rhyme with the Ghana gum.
Okay, so there's two hashtags. One is Ghana and one is Ghana Banku, right? Those are two hashtags, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So I've got it now, Rodimus. Let's do this again here, and let's go and do hashtag Ghana. So hashtag GHANA. Okay, so boom. Okay, so now, how does that look, Rodimus?
Well, you've got small g and a big G, so that's probably better to have a small g on the second one.
Okay, so let's go boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I am going to save that now. Boom.
No, small. There you go. There it is.
Yeah, I'm just saving it. Yeah. Okay, everybody. So we're using technology to give you the Ghana Banku and the Ghana hashtags to blow this up, make it incredible. And when you hashtag Ghana Banku and hashtag Ghana, I want you to give proof that marijuana is safe and legal and beautiful, and it can help your economy by making fabric, paper, fiber, fuel, and hempcrete. So let's do that. And
where do we get that proof, John?
That proof is all over the internet. Every single place on the internet will tell you, will give you that proof. And if it is going to help Ghana, I'll do a Wix page tonight.
I mean, the most obvious one, the book, The Emperor Wears No Clothes. It's got articles. It's got a lot of research. I mean, we have a very good beginner's kind of guide in that book, right? I mean, I read it for the first time recently, and it covers a lot of ground.
Cool.
I'm going to see if I have it. Let's see if I have the book here. Hang on. We'll see. Copy of the book. No, that's the logo for the golf tournament. Jack Hare, JPEG. There's Jack. There's Jack. Okay, there's Jack Seattle. I'm just looking to see in my computer here if I have his book online here, everybody. So hang tough for a second, and we'll see if we have the Emperors. So let's go cancel, and so we'll tell you, everybody, that go get Jack's book, The Emperor Wears No Clothes. Hashtag that to Ghana Banku and Ghana, hashtag Ghana. So, and those people that don't know how to hashtag, Rain, come back on next week and follow up with us so we can see how we're doing. We would love to have you again.
Thank you, guys.
And then if we can get a way, we can donate, or I can pitch in to try to get Rain a book, to get a copy of that book.
Oh yeah,
it's on Amazon. It's pretty easy to obtain now.
Oh yeah, let's get Rain that book, and maybe we'll get Jack's son on again to talk to Rain and to help mobilize this. This is really incredible because that's what we're all about, is mobilizing and ending prohibition globally, everybody. So this moment in time, thank you so much, Jurassic, for bringing Rain on and sharing that with us, because that's the juice, that's the meat of the motion. Not just bringing the prisoners home, but ending this whole thing globally. If we end prohibition, there's no reason why the prisoners got to be still in jail. Yeah.
Hey, Rain, this is Axel. Did you send me your address the other day to the light?
Please, why can I send it?
No, this is Axel 360 from Twitter. You sent me, I think you contacted me the other day.
Okay, I can send it to you. Can you DM me? so I can send you.
Yeah, I will. I just wanted to say,
Thank you.
Jeff, we're helping him with the life in the village as well.
Thank you. I also want to add is that uh, Ghana is seen as the epitome of the African, like it's an envy. Let me add this: when the Europeans, for the first, Ghana was the first African country that the Europeans, the Portuguese, stepped foot at Armenia, and Ghana was also Ethiopia was never colonized. But when we come to the all African country, it was Ghana which first gained its independence, and the other country followed. So if I believe, and when it comes to peace, Ghana is also seen as very peaceful and hospitable. For, every country has its vices, but I think it's a great country, and so the other West African countries see it as an example. And so if we can be able to get this country to accept and pass a law that will permit the grain and it becomes an example that the economy is boosting, I believe the other countries might follow. Thank you.
I'm right with you. Yeah.
Rain, I'd like to ask you, Rain, what is the other product of Ghana? What is Ghana known for exporting or selling to other countries? What is their big deal there?
Okay, number one, it's gold.
Okay.
Then number two, it's we have a lot. Let's say gold. Then two, it's cocoa. Cocoa that you get your chocolate or every chocolate that you eat, it's from cocoa. So it's cocoa. Cocoa is spelled as C as in Canada, O as in orange, C as in Canada, O as in orange, A as in America. So cocoa, you can read that. Then number two, bauxite. Bauxite is where you get your aluminium. Yeah, aluminium. Yes,
Okay.
aluminium. All your aluminium.
And can I ask you, Rain, about those industries? Isn't there a mafia in those industries and they're treating people not well in the factories of making gold, aluminum, and bauxite? And so marijuana is so easy to grow that we wouldn't have that.
There is no mafia. It seems like Ghana has everyone believes like say the United Kingdom takes all the gold. So people grow up never seeing gold. The United because we are a colony of the United Kingdom. So people are bitter, and so that is why when you read there's there are illegal people miners now destroying the land, destroying the forest because the farmers are not earning anything. So everyone is selling their land to the miners, and these miners are called galamseys. Galamsey, they are destroying their land and mining gold, and because they feel treated.
Right. So by having cannabis as another major import export industry there, it's very beautiful. It's easy. It heals the soil. It helps with climate warming to make it smaller, and it creates food and fiber.
You just said that all, and that's what I'm fighting for.
Well, you're part of the farming now, and we love you. I'm gonna give you a little 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 bit of glockenspiel, and that's because we're blessed to have you and have Ghana in the house, everybody. So uh, we're at the top of the hour, everybody. I'm going to bring everybody back on here, and we're going to go around the horn. Um, any final words, Rain, to our prisoners and to the justice system in Ghana for marijuana?
Yeah, I believe when the law is passed and we can we all come together and the country accepts, the people accept, the government accept. I believe the people that have been jailed for having selling weed and having sex with weed, I believe they will be released. Everyone will be released because it's no more illegal. And I just hope the people that have spent so much years might be will be compensated for the illegal arrest, like taking like just for selling or getting access to weed. So I believe that this is an opportunity if the country accepts it. then I believe more of these people that, that have been that have been arrested will be released and be compensated. Thank you.
That's fantastic. Solo, are you still with us? Solo, are you here in the house? Solo Breezy, are you here? Are you allowed to talk? Can you say final words?
Real quick, hi everybody. I'll go ahead and read the quote for today. The ending quote, quoted by the great Eric, is during our darkest moments that we must focus on.
Okay, everybody focus on Hocus, the Hocus Pocus. And we'll get to you, Crazy Pop Mom. Any final words?
I just want to say that every day we're adding new people to this journey of getting the prisoners out. So we will eventually find the people that have the money and the skills and everything to get all that together, and it'll happen. They just have to give us some more time. Because, yeah, every time, like now, we've got new people in the room. You know, every day we bring on new people that might have new knowledge and might be able to do something we haven't done. So we're doing stuff. That's all I know. We're doing stuff.
Fantastic. Well, you get a glockenspiel for that. And how about Axel? What do you got to say? Final words.
Hey guys, Impact Parade. I just want to appreciate you being here and doing this and holding it down. And I'm also in for pushing for the freedom of the pot prisoners. So let's do this. And then we'll get out on Zoom for our death team here real soon, Jeff.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah, let's do it. I contacted Dre's people today again, also, so let's do it, and let's raise the money to put on a concert and to raise the awareness and help Rain in Ghana.
Yep.
Thank you, Gran Wu. Yeah, I haven't heard from you today. Do you got a final words, Gran? Gran Wu's always in the background, just sitting out, hanging out, and listening, and being part of our support here. How about Jurassic? Anything from you? Final words.
With all this goodness that's happening, you can see the working men around me. As the field I work in, I just want you guys give me the courage with all the goodness y'all do to say to let the working man smoke cannabis.
Hey.
That's my bro right there, Jurassic. Shout out to you, Jurassic. Love you, bro.
Love you.
Courage, man.
Okay, Ham Parade. To you, Jurassic. We're really proud to have you. And Gran Wu, if you got a second, come on in. And how about Gabriella? Any final words? You with us still, Gabriella?
Yes, it's just a little hard to navigate through these Zoom windows. Yeah, I mean, let's end prohibition, guys. You know, it's been a long fight, and this has been going on for so long. You know, as well as getting prisoners out of the legal system just for cannabis, but as well as spreading more education and spreading the love of that is cannabis.
Well, fantastic. We've been all around the horn, but last but not for peace sakes, Mr. Grasshopper, any final words to all of us today here and in prison and coming home? And how you feeling?
Oh, I'm very happy that this is happening. It was a nice show today, Jeff, and it's all about it's been sort of my broken record this evening is just coordination, organizing, and action. Just like we just did with the hashtags. That's the kind of thing that needs to just keep happening. Little things like that, little by little, more people spreading. The exponentially, the work, the efforts doesn't take a lot. It just takes a lot of people, and so I'm happy this is moving forward.
Well, cool. My final words will be in our closing little movie that I made already today. And everybody, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you next week. You guys are everybody's welcome to come back anytime, always. And I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're rolling out of here. So let's get to our incredible episode here. Boom. Here we go. Thanks for joining us today, everybody, on Weeds Day. And thank you, Smokahontas, for the beautiful music. On 10/19, the 19th, the 3rd, we'll have a parade. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here, and we have Rodimus Paral, Grasshopper from the Kung Fu series way long time ago. Here we go.
I had a thought recently about how the whole karma around hemp culture will be more fully in balance once we get these prisoners out of jail. Until then, for me, it's almost like it's hard for me to completely fully enjoy the herb and the gift that the herb brings me when I know that there are people who are suffering because of it, needlessly. So it is up to us. It is the will of the people to make this happen. So please talk about this with your friends.
And today we are going to be talking about how to freaking end prohibition, because we know that marijuana is safer than alcohol. And so just listen to the few little bleeps that I have. And this is what happened internationally today.
A group of 30 Palestinian prisoners held by Israel are now in their second week of an open-ended hunger strike to protest administrative detention, the Israeli policy of holding Palestinians without charge for up to years at a time. The hunger strikers include the French Palestinian human rights lawyer Salah Hamouri, who has been held without charge for 6 months based on secret evidence. In Ecuador, at least 15 people died Monday in the latest outbreak of violence inside Ecuador's overcrowded prison system. On Tuesday, relatives gathered outside the prison in Latacunga, trying to find out if their loved ones were still alive. At least 316 people were killed last year inside Ecuador's prison system, which is more than 11% over capacity.
Back up Wednesdays, everybody. Back up your computers.
Should be with their teammates this week, preparing for the start of the new season. Instead, the 7-time All-Star center for the Phoenix Mercury has been in Russian custody for 75 days. Now the U.S. government considers Griner, quote, wrongfully detained, a change in designation that means officials will no longer wait for her case to wind its way through Russian courts and will seek to negotiate her return.
Come on, everybody. Let's end prohibition now, at last, forever, and give clemency to Sir Leonard Peltier and all the nonviolent 420 cannabis prisoners. We love you. We're here for you. And it's my job and duty and pleasure for the rest of my life, dedicated to bring you home. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here live, and I'm just blessed that we're going to help Ghana, the rest of the world, and locally do your best.
I say this to the International Day of Peace because all over the world, and I love it, peace and love, and not only peace and love, you get in your heart. I am smiling inside. Peace and love on this International Day of Peace, and to all those working towards creating peace. Thank you, thank you.
That parade. $21.9 for less than a joint for 3 strikes, everybody. But Jeff's home now. I went and filmed him, and we're going to be making our next film. So support us at relief hyphen. Let's see if I remember that right. Relief hyphen. I got to find it. It's coming up on our. Let's see. It's right here. It's going to be. There it is. So it's relief-foundation.org. I didn't remember if it was .com or .org. So you can donate there for us for our next movie project. And look out for our drop. We shared our drop with you today. We're really blessed to have all of our people on board today. Thank you, Solo. Thank you, Jurassic. Thank you, Gabriella. Thank you, Rain, for sure. You're part of it now. And I hope you had fun today. It was super fun and super important. And we got work to do. It's all there is to it. And there's no messing around. And so I want you all to be on target with me. So love you all. Get in touch with me, everybody, on the back channel. And Hemp Parade, I think we're going to be out of here. If nobody else has anything to say, peace out and hold up 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. We got it. Okay, hang on. We got Solo there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more Solo. 3. There we go. All right, 3. Okay, Gabriella, yay. Thank you. Love you all. Come on back next week. You're welcome. And that's all I know. Thank you, everybody. We're out of here. See if I can.
Recording.
So we are going to go back and get our StreamYard. We love you, StreamYard. We love you, StreamYard. And StreamYard, we are going to end our broadcast here.